I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We are joined by Nyessi. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, thank you so much for coming on. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, I'm Nyessi, also known as Nessie if you can't pronounce it. And I'm a VTuber and streamer. I also make some YouTube content on the side. And yeah, I'm hoping to get back into streaming since it's been a while since I streamed.
Yeah, taking a little break, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
School and work and life and stuff.
Stupid stuff getting in the way of everything. Yeah, it's I think it's underrated when people think about VTubers, how tough it is to keep a regular schedule sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, especially if you're not the typical 9 to 5, which is not the typical at all actually. Monday through Friday job with regular schedule hours. If you're doing school, if you're doing any other type of activity, if you have life outside the computer,
Yeah.
it's very tough to get that 3 or 4 days a week at a certain particular time down pat. Has that been something that's bugged you in the past?
Yeah, because since I'm back home, I'm like at the whims of the people around me kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like I want to stream, but there's something going on, or like I want some time to myself suddenly.
Yeah. This is streaming is not time to yourself.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
So how did you get started on streaming?
So I got started back in 2018, way long ago.
Mm-hmm.
I used to use Facecam. I wasn't a VTuber back then.
Right.
I just did it for fun. I played a lot of Overwatch, and I just did it on and off, like depending on how I was doing at the time in life and like how busy I was.
Right.
And so I would take frequent breaks in between, like year-long breaks in between, and then just come back for a couple months, like streaming 200 hours a month. And then disappear again. It was pretty crazy.
You had distinct seasons.
Yes. I'm a seasonal streamer.
That's right. Well, what made you want to turn the microphone on in the first place?
I've always watched like people recording and like YouTube videos and stuff. And then I watched some streamers, mostly esports Overwatch streamers at the time, and I was like, oh, I play Overwatch a lot. I could stream this, even though I'm not an esports player. But it could be fun. It was mostly to like get clips of my friends and like hanging out, like to secure those memories.
Right.
More than just like aiming for an audience.
Oh, okay.
And that just happened over time. People ended up coming in. And I made some long-lasting friendships for that.
Isn't that neat? kind of a side effect.
What
you want to do? Well, I could imagine doing that and having a bug kind of bite you at that point where you wanted to do some more. Did it take you very long to get some folks that were returning to your streams?
A lot of them were my friends that I knew in real life. They would just drop by, but then they would tell their friends, and then I would get close with them, and then it just kind of like word of mouth spread. Yeah. So whenever I would come back from streaming after like my year-long break, people would remember me. And I'm like, oh my god, I haven't talked to you in years, but it's like I never even left.
Yeah. It's amazing when you realize that you make that type of impression on somebody that you haven't really met in person.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? How did that happen? The transition though to VTubing makes the game a little different. What got you interested in doing that type of streaming?
So I mean I love anime. Who doesn't want to be like an anime girl, anime boy, or creature of some kind? I didn't know it was a thing until I saw a Hololive, like the VTubing group.
Yeah.
And I saw them doing it, and I'm like, oh my god, I could be an anime girl too. I need to do this. Like, I don't want to use my face anymore. I'm so tired. Sometimes I just don't look good. Just having like something I can project onto would be really fun.
And you kind of get to set the storyline yourself, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. And you can make like inside jokes or like storylines that your viewers can latch onto and like continue the conversation kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. I've talked to so many folks and have done different reasons, but a lot of it seems to be being able to set set boundaries, set um, eh, control the information a little bit about yourself a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit better.
definitely.
Yeah,
Especially nowadays, people
oh,
know everything about each other depending on what they post or
yeah,
even what they don't post.
yeah.
It can be kind of dangerous.
Oh, it can be, and just having that little bit of anonymity um,
Mhm.
is just enough for some folks to kind of overcome shyness and that type of thing for the most part.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, was that something that you were fighting when you were streaming with this camera?
Yeah, because people can't be 100% about what they look like all the time.
Mm,
So even if I was feeling bad, like, oh, I didn't do my makeup that well today, and I
mm.
still powered through it, and then I go back in VODs and I'm like, oh man, I want to hide this VOD now. I don't like the way I look, or like I wasn't as expressive on my face on the camera
Mm.
as I could have been, kind of thing. But with VTubing, you have your models, so you don't really need to just
Yeah,
exaggerate your facial features.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said
Can't
I can see people now with the modern editing technology going back and fuzzing over their face,
Oh, yeah.
redacting themselves from their own VODs.
I should have done that.
Oh, it takes a long time. I have to do some of that in my job, and that is no fun. Um,
Oh, man.
yeah, it takes a long time. Um, so when you got the opportunity to be a VTuber, what made you choose this particular model and how you're doing it right now?
I chose it because, first, in real life, I'm really short, and I used to get called a lolly, and I didn't want to be like that online.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to make sure that it looked like a grown woman of some sort, or at
Yeah.
least a woman. And I wanted it to have like the kind of hair that I have had in the past, like brown and blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Since I've like switched between those a lot. And yeah, like the outfit's cute.
Yeah.
I'm planning on getting another model made.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
And that's
Leaks. It's a B tuber. It's a bee
yeah.
lady.
Bee lady. Hey.
Hmm.
Dr. Bees. Oh, sorry, it's a different, totally different thing. Um, so now that you've been streaming for a little bit as a VTuber, has it been what you thought it would be?
A lot of people bring up my old streams because it's a lot of returning viewers.
Mm-hmm.
So they would ask me like, "Hey, where's your face?"
Oh,
Or like, "Where are you?" kind of thing. um, that's that. Most of my audience are returning viewers that have known me.
mm-hmm.
But I think what's been the biggest difference is the community of like other streamers.
Ah,
I've gotten to know a lot of people in such a short amount of time, and like through the Discord. That is a big change because like in the past it's hard to find other streamers unless you're raiding them
right.
or like you have a Minecraft server with them. But here it's like there's a little hub of everyone together. Everyone is a VTuber. It has its own community.
Yeah, there's a few communities out there that you can, good and bad. There isn't any of
Yeah,
them,
yeah, yeah.
but if you can get if you one of the things that even with the models and everything, it comes down to being able to transmit your personality with using your voice for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to be very emotive, not emotional, but emotive anyway. And then that also depends on your personality, I suppose, because I've heard folks who weren't that emotive with their voice and still put on a good stream. Um,
Mm-hmm.
would you say that your personality is kind of suited for this?
I I think so. I would think so.
Yeah.
People come back. I banter with my chat. I love talking to them.
Hmm.
And even though they bully me sometimes, I love my chat.
Yeah.
As you saw, we were talking about some strange things the other night.
Yeah. I came in at a very perfect moment. I tend to do that.
Oh, this often happens to you. Those kinds of conversations you jump in on.
Oh yeah, I just like, oh, absolutely perfect. I think that's the first time I've jumped in on that particular conversation, but
Okay.
but you learn even at this age. You learn things.
Yeah. Now you know too much about my gut health, I think.
And it'll help me later when I'm eating. I have my own problems, but the the here that type of personal type of interaction with your chat though, um, that doesn't come in one day. That's more everybody being used to each other sort of thing. Do you think?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You can only banter so much with people that you know what their limits are, their boundaries.
mm-hmm,
Of course I'd act different if they're like a new viewer,
yeah.
but like my mods and stuff, we can get pretty crazy.
That's something else too. Is mods? When did you start using mods?
There were just people that I knew that I would play with and that I got to know over time.
Mm-hmm.
Like in my personal life off stream.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Hey, make me mod and I'll handle your chat." And I was like, "Okay, sure." And they actually ended up doing it. Like they weren't joking. They did handle my chat.
now, now that you're you feel kind of a little more official, don't you? Now that you have mods.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Even though like they're silly gooses and I know them, but they do have my back, and it feels like I have a whole team behind me.
it with um what's going on now in the VTubing scene. Do you see yourself staying as independent as possible, or do you see yourself joining a group in the future?
I am open to joining a group. I feel like I can get along with a lot of people. It's just like the community is what's really enticing about joining a group.
Hmm.
It's because like not like you're forced to, but like you get to know these people as coworkers and friends so easily.
Yeah, yeah,
That would be very interesting. But I also like being independent because I'm not tied down by maybe like some things that I can't say or stuff that I have to do.
yeah, yeah. It seemed. I think that things are kind of trending toward more informal groups right now.
Hmm.
Um, and while you mentioned Hololive and stuff, I think people are realizing how as much exposure as they get, they're also very restricted um,
Hmm.
in what they can do. And I guess one of the Japanese Hololive members has actually started their own um, group, which is kind of
Oh,
odd.
really?
Yeah, Susei, I think maybe. Um, um,
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, Mori Calliope was talking about that the other day. Um, and we'll see how that goes. Because of course, again, when you're talking about companies that are overseas, the laws and everything
Yeah.
are different. Um, you think that over at this country that over on the other side of the ocean that VTubing has gotten its own sort of um, following as opposed to what comes out of the corporations, independent VTubing?
It's definitely very different. It's different from regular streaming, that's for sure.
Hmm.
How do I explain this?
It's kind of a
Like for
badly worded question. Yeah.
corporations, yeah, corporations they can be scary. Uh, they do have the support of the company, but yeah, like with the restrictions and stuff, and also the laws overseas.
Mm,
Those are very difficult, especially like let's say copyright
yeah.
or like merchandising stuff like that.
Contracts.
Contract. Oh my god, contracts.
Yeah, that would be really tough to navigate, especially because I think a lot of folks who are just getting into streaming aren't exactly business savvy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and like there are like scamming groups and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, there's plenty of that. I'm surprised I haven't started one myself.
Hey, I'll join. I'll join. You can be like an MLM.
Oh no. That means work for me. I'm not going for that. No, no possible way. Um, is it becoming a kind of a second nature now for you to pick up the microphone?
would say so. It's like if I'm playing something, I'm like, oh, I wish my chat were here to be alongside me, and even if it's making fun of me, but like to talk alongside me and see what's happening.
Yeah, are those?
Uh,
I mean, do you play a lot off screen?
I do. I do mostly like just like gotcha game dailies off stream because they don't take that long. I also study like with my friends on Discord.
Mm.
Like separate me time, but also with people. I'm always on Discord, unfortunately.
I don't know about it. I mean, your mileage may vary with Discord, I imagine, but I tend to think that there are a lot of folks who are enjoying Discord more than streaming.
Oh yeah, I mean you can stream on Discord too.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be on Twitch or YouTube. You can like stream. You can put your model up
Hmm.
while you're streaming
Yeah.
through like the VTube Studio and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like streaming to a smaller audience that you can control.
Yeah. And people who have their own servers that you know, yeah, depending on what you want to do. I know some folks who have really, really good Discord communities in their and do things like movie nights and team nights, that sort of thing in their more and maybe they'll stream every once in a while, get onto one of the platforms and do that. But how do you think now Discord has become important to someone who streams on, say, Twitter or Twitch and stuff?
So I did have a streaming Discord that's kind of dead because I lost my old account. The lore is that my account got hacked. My other Discord account got hacked.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
So I lost access to it.
Yeah.
But it was really important because people would get pings from there. More people are online on Discord to like connect with people and their friends. Like even in school, people are using Discord for like Discord servers for school and their classes, which is pretty insane.
Yeah. Well.
And
yeah.
Sorry.
No, I said we would have used it in radio back in the early 1900s when I was doing it. For one thing, it doesn't cost anything.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, and back then it cost extra money to call 20 miles away on a payphone. It was really bad then, and now you could talk with people around the world. Where is your audience? Is it all over the place, or is it mostly in one area?
It's all over the place. I get people dropping by saying, "Hey, I'm awake at 6 a.m. Please, can you stream earlier because I'm so tired?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, but then it'll be too early for me to stream."
Yeah, I mean, you realize they're completely in a planet, they're completely in a country that you didn't even know existed at this point.
Yeah. And I like forget people have different time zones, so I just assume we're all up late or up early.
Oh.
And it's like cold bucket of water every single time they tell me what time it is there.
Oh man, it's tough sometimes doing the interviews because of time zones. I'm lucky enough to where my job is kind of in between where folks from the Pacific side and the European side have evenings, so I can schedule evenings both ways. But if I was working a regular 9 to 5, this would be a lot tougher.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As and I mean I'm in the middle of the United States, dead center in the middle of the United States, pretty much, and it's very, for someone who is say in Malaysia or New Zealand is like 17 hours ahead.
Oh man. Oh man.
It gets really funny because New Zealand's like 17 hours ahead, but Hawaii is 5 hours behind. And I'm like, that's not all that far away from each other.
Yeah. 17 hours is crazy.
Yeah. And that's tough to do. I'm trying to do math in your head while scheduling these things. Have you found that? Have you done collaborations with folks in other time zones?
Not yet. I have some planned with people who are like in GMT +8. And it's like, I don't know, because it's like, what, 13-hour difference?
Yeah, 13 now. Yeah.
More than, yeah, around that. So it's like, it's either way too late for me or too early for them, and they have commitments. It's really difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. That 12 to 13 hour difference, folks, we're talking about, say it was 7 o'clock your time, it's 8 a.m. their time, and
Yeah.
and you're like, well, let's try to figure out better. Maybe if I do it noon their time. No, it's 1 a.m. your time now. You're doing this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's still very live. And do you feel that? Although you're doing some uh, YouTube content as well, when you're streaming, do you sometimes get nervous that you don't really have a safety net?
I do get nervous a lot.
Mm,
Um like I depend so much on chat,
mm,
like for for people to talk to me.
yeah.
And then sometimes I'm just not feeling like the best of my capabilities to talk, or like maybe my mood's a little down. And so if chat's not there, I don't know what I do.
Talking in circles, play the game.
Talking in circles, yeah, just like doing a play by play of every single thing I'm doing in game.
I'm walking. I'm walking.
Picking up a pickaxe, I'm hitting a rock.
Did it again. Well, I mean, it kind of forces you to learn these skills to keep yourself sane, and as opposed to keeping it going. Is it tough for you to fill in that time period?
I usually just talk nonsense.
Mm.
I just talk about my day and then I get off topic. It's really easy for me to just start talking about something that doesn't matter to most people.
It's not a bug. It's a feature.
Yeah, exactly. It's just part of the package.
That's right.
Maybe you'll get random facts
Yeah.
that are helpful rather than
Uh,
it's about my gut health again.
I would say that was a pretty random fact.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, that's part of the game, isn't it? I mean, it's you become obviously comfortable enough with your chat to talk about, even joke about stuff like that, and to have that ability to do that. Um, when you were first started streaming as a face cam, would you have thought that you'd have this type of reach?
No, not at all. I thought I was just talking to an echo chamber,
Mm,
or just like just playing with friends, and then it happens to be on Twitch and no one's watching. So there would be long periods of time where I was quiet
mm,
and just like silent, sitting there playing the game, because that's how I usually play. I don't talk to myself.
yeah.
But I think streaming has made me more of a social person over time, like a lot. Like even in real life,
Mm-hmm.
offline,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's helped me build social skills and like introducing myself to random people on the street and
Eh,
building communities in real life that aren't online.
yeah. Yeah. It does. The dynamics are a little different, obviously, but the it does open that door. Um, if you kind of shut yourself off as far as being a social person offline, it does give you that little crack that maybe interacting with people isn't that bad. Um,
Yeah, and when I took a break, when I took a year-long break again and I came back, I am now a hermit again because I'm not used to talking to people. So I'm trying to build that confidence back up,
yeah.
and hopefully streaming works again for that.
Well, I mean, you've got a really strong voice for it, and obviously, personality is working great with it, and you're easy to talk to, and it's very welcoming. I thought it it's you seem really comfortable with it when you're on the stream.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm blushing. Oh, you, Casanova.
Don't tell my wife. The but really, it does seem like you're really comfortable with it, and it creates that kind of easy campfire experience, I call it, where folks are feel like they're contributing just by being there.
Hmm.
And that's something that's very tough to learn. Um, have you been able? I know you said that you kind of learning some social skills to take over into the non-computer world, but were you somebody who got along well with people easily off the air?
When I was younger, no, I was very shy. A lot
Mm.
of people thought I was mute or didn't speak English because I was so quiet
Oh
and
my.
so anxious all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think as I grew older and started playing online more, back in the day before I started streaming, I would play Overwatch a lot,
Mm.
and I used to be so nervous about going into like quick play, like regular matches,
Yeah.
because other people would be there that I would just stick to playing against bots. It was it was pretty bad.
I gotta tell you, folks who play Overwatch and Marvel Rivals and those types of games, my hat's off to you for knowing what's going on because I don't know what's going on. Uh,
Yeah.
I just my old eyes does can't keep up with it. I'm fascinated by the strategy and stuff, but holy cats, that's a lot of twitch muscle. being-
Yeah, it's a lot. I did some coaching before. I hosted an Overwatch tournament before.
oh
Played
yeah,
on an esports thing.
yeah,
I did a ton with Overwatch, but that's behind me. My peak is gone when it
yeah.
comes to competitive games.
Well, tell me what it was like hosting a tournament.
Oh, so I was a competitive coordinator for like this gaming internship. So
Mm-hmm.
I hosted a Super Smash Bros tournament,
Mm-hmm.
Dead by Daylight, and also Overwatch, and we were working on League at the time.
Mm.
It was very fun talking to all the players, making sure that they joined the Discord, they knew all the rules, and I played in and also hosted the tournament.
Mm.
So I would like swap in and out. It was really fun, a really good experience. It was a lot of work because I was the only one doing the competitive coordinating.
Yike. Yeah. When was it like herding cats? Was it tough to get everybody on the
Oh,
same
oh
page?
yeah.
Oh.
Going through all the players, making sure, hey, it's at this time. Please join. We're waiting for you. The stream started 20 minutes ago.
Was it tough to? Because I don't know anything about putting these things together. So is it tough to keep everybody compliant with rules?
Yes, because people, especially if you're in the headspace that it's a tournament, people can like their egos can be unchecked kind
Mm.
of thing.
Yeah.
Like they think they're better than other people and maybe their team is going through something or they're fighting,
Mm.
and you have to play as a neutral party but also be stern enough to make sure that everyone is going to be good on stream when we're hosting the tournament and that no bad blood is going to happen.
Yeah. No cheating.
No cheating, especially no cheating.
Yeah. Do you know when it's they say you're not at your peak. It's what you were, but when you were doing this, did you know right away when somebody was using something they shouldn't?
Thankfully, we haven't had to deal with that personally, like someone cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Um thank God. But we would they would like share their screens so we could switch between like cameras and also when we're spectating so we
Ah,
can see like their POV and how they would play.
okay. So they couldn't get away with pretty blatant stuff in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. If it was obvious, we'd be able to see it.
Yeah. And see, that's another reason why I couldn't do these tournaments because you wouldn't let me cheat.
No hacking, no cheating. I'm
Uh,
watching you.
yeah. What? It's so it went off well, evidently. I mean, did you get did everybody compete sportsmanlike in a sportsmanlike manner?
Yes, they did. It was so fun. They
Yeah.
all had fun. They all said their GGs, thank God.
Yeah. And
It
and
was a good experience.
well, I mean, you had to be proud of that because you put it together from scratch.
Oh yeah, I was so proud. That's why it's part of my peak.
Yeah.
I'll ride that high for the rest of my life.
Well, and it's also a great experience too because you never know what you got coming up. I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
you could put together something like that for like a charity stream now, and you have that experience behind you where you have it more than just the basic building blocks of putting together some sort of experience like that. That's then.
That would be such a good idea. I've done charity streams before for like personal family members.
Hmm.
I did some 24-hour streams, 24 plus hour streams.
Oh,
Went very well. It was
ouch!
very tiring. Yeah.
Yes, yes. You young people are crazy like that. I don't do 24-hour anything.
That's probably for the best. I was so tired. I slept for like 13 hours straight the day after.
Yeah, and you never do catch up. You wake up and you're
Oh no.
still tired. Like you could still go
Yeah.
another 4 hours if you really wanted to. Um, so now you got that experience under your belt. Could there be something in the future if you wanted to put something together? Do you have the resources to do that?
Oh, definitely.
Hmm.
I would have to start up my Discord again on this account,
Yeah.
like my Discord server. I'm sure there'll be a ton of people that would want to join.
Yeah.
I've played in a tournament before for a charity, and it was really wholesome. It was a lot, but it was very emotionally a lot, but it was very rewarding
Yeah.
as a player just being there. So I can't imagine as someone who's hosting it would feel.
Oh, that's. I mean, I tried one time when I was younger to put together a local pro wrestling card for charity, and that was again nailing Jello to the wall for the most part, trying to get everything together, and I ended up with a shaved head, which is well, which is fine because that's what I was going for anyway. But
That's
but
good. That's good,
yeah, well, I mean,
Mr. Clean.
my guy lost, so I got the shaved head. I didn't. I At this point, the shaved head would be better than what I have. So
Oh man.
when you get this
Hey,
old,
Mr. Clean is in.
that's right, that's right. Um, it was right in front of the woman who I eventually married. So yeah, if she could deal with that, she could deal with anything at this point. Um, the, there's a lot behind the scenes you have to put together for that sort of thing. And was that what you were kind of learning with as you put it together?
Yeah, like we had to start prep for tournaments weeks ahead of time.
Mm,
Like before even like sending out the posters or sending out the battlefy.
hmm.
It was weeks of preparation, like setting up the games, how players would interact, and like how the rules and regulations would be lined up,
Yeah.
like which players, what kind of player base would we want, and if it fits our audience. Because I was streaming for an internship at the time,
Ah, okay.
so I also had like regulations and like strict guidelines on how people should act on stream. So I had to screen everyone to make sure that they
We
wouldn't go
You had
off
pressure.
kilter or
Yeah,
something.
you had pressure from above to,
Yeah, yeah, I
to do this.
did.
Yeah, yeah. So that was now. If you were to do it on your own, first of all, I I would have been scared to death to do something like that on my own. If you did that on your own, was there anything that you would do differently?
Probably, I guess, be more strict with the players.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes too accommodating, too nice.
Mm-hmm.
I just let things happen because I don't want people to be mad at me.
Ah,
But if I'm in a position where I'm supposed to be hosting, I should be more strict.
yeah,
Strict and no nonsense.
yeah, yeah. Is it tough to ride herd like that?
For me, it is. I'm a people pleaser at heart.
Yeah.
Uh, and I just want everyone to get along, even though that can be impossible a lot a lot of times.
You're just not mean enough. You gotta get meaner.
Yeah, I know. I need to have more of a backbone.
Set that jaw and growl at him every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that's happening.
I'm the alpha wolf, clearly.
Yes. Or at least hire an alpha wolf.
Yeah, yeah. Someone else can do it for me.
That's right. Get somebody mean to help you out with it. When you're streaming, what type of games are you streaming these days?
So I've been playing a Minecraft SMP
Mm-hmm.
with some other VTubers, like a
Yeah.
big VTuber group.
Yeah.
I'm planning on playing a lot of single player story games like BioShock because I love the BioShock series.
Mm-hmm.
Planning on playing some Cyberpunk and maybe cosplay for that.
Oh yeah.
Since I love cosplaying a lot.
Oh my gosh. Now my hat's off to you for that because I know there's a lot of work involved in that too.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The wigs hurt so much.
Well, yeah, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that would if you have to do the wigs, I can't imagine someone going in and actually coloring their hair all the time for this.
Yeah.
No, but I'm sure some do. I watched my sister do that, and through high school she changed her hair color every 3 days. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh no, the poor hair is
Oh,
gonna die.
yeah, it was pretty thin for a while.
Oh no.
But um, did you have to do a lot of construction work for uh, like swords and things, or what type of cosplay were you doing?
I didn't have to do any of that, thankfully.
Mm.
It's not in my skill set. It's that I've seen people do it. They're talented. It's a lot of work. I don't think I have it in me too. I just get pre-made cosplays
Mm.
online of like just simple characters. I usually don't go with if they have a staff or a sword or something. I just cosplay them without it
Yeah.
because walking around in conventions for 12 plus hours holding something heavy doesn't sound like a good time.
and it's true. And then not only that, but some of these characters have just comically large things they carry around.
Yeah.
No, that sword would really weigh about 700 pounds if you carried it.
Yeah, like the Berserk Gut Sword.
Yes,
That's ridiculously large.
but somebody will do it. That's something about it. What was it about the cosplay that drew you into it? Was it the ability to be an anime person in real life?
Yeah, something like that. It's
Yeah.
like I enjoy a media so much and I love the character so much. I
Mm,
want other people to know about it or like relate to me. If I
mm,
dress up, then it's kind of putting it out there. I
mm,
like this anime, let's talk about it kind of thing.
mm. So, and what type of anime would you be cosplaying as?
I've cosplayed a lot. I've cosplayed all the characters that I cosplay are around my height
Mm.
because people say, "Oh, you're so canon accurate to the height of the of the character."
That's one way to do
So,
it.
yeah. I've gotten comments like that and it boosts my ego even though I'm like, "Okay, you're calling me short."
No, no, it's not that. You're accurate. That's what it is. It's
Yeah, yeah, I'm
yes,
canon accurate.
yeah. What
I've
what?
cosplayed I've cosplayed Frieren from Frieren.
Mm-hmm.
I've cosplayed Chopper from One Piece.
Yeah,
Rebecca from Cyberpunk Edgerunners, Umaru-chan,
yeah.
Megumin from Konosuba,
Mhm.
uh, not my height, but Power from Chainsaw Man,
Okay.
Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries, and Jufufu from Zenless on Zero.
Gee, me Christmas. I mean, that's you certainly haven't restricted yourself as far as just being a one-trick pony here. That's that's
Yeah, I
that,
love cosplaying.
yeah, and I respect that because I don't like going out in anything but gray. I don't if I was a fashion plate, I would be a used paper plate. That's what it would be at this point. But to do that and have the confidence to show other people um, what you're doing is that something you've always had, that type of confidence?
uh, the first time I cosplayed, I was in middle school,
Hmm.
and it was like an indie RPG Maker game that only one person ever recognized. But it took that one person recognizing me as that character to be like, I want to do this forever.
Ah, success bred success.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of recognition, and by golly, it started a fire. Um,
And now I'm like in debt, hundreds of dollars from so many cosplays.
there will be a fundraising stream.
That's true.
it if you had the chance to do this streaming as a job, that you were making enough to pay the bills and such, do you think you would enjoy it as much?
If it were a job, that's like a whole lot of responsibilities that are added
Yeah.
because you have to, like, I guess, play with the algorithm, make sure that you're staying at a consistent rate,
Mm-hmm.
make sure that because it's people can go in and out of fashion so easily.
Mm-hmm.
You can go viral one day and then no one knows you the next.
Right. For
And
for
it's not
for
like
various
it.
different reasons, by the way.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hopefully, if that happens to me, no fault of my own.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do anything wrong, guys.
yes, yes, and you tend to start worrying about the bottom line more than anything else, and
Yeah, yeah, and it naturally, when you think about jobs, like, I'm sure it's not the same for everyone. Like, I love my job, but also it's about keeping yourself afloat.
Mm-hmm.
And if streaming is your full time job, it's gonna end up like that. Like, there have been so many popular streamers that have notably changed their tune
Oh
after
yeah.
becoming super popular.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are some folks who are just good business people that you see keep going and generally stay out of, um, I admire them to being able to stay out of controversy and not be generic at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
because it'd be very easy to just be average and and get over there. But um, then when you start compromising what you want to do because of how it might affect your income, that's when it really becomes a job. Even
Mm-hmm.
at that point, do you see that? Would that be something that would make it tough for you to continue?
Uh, I think so. I thought about it of like how popular would I be satisfied being,
Mm,
and it's probably like a low mid tier. I
mm,
would be happy with because the community's smaller.
yeah, yeah.
I I don't expect streaming to be a full time job for me. I do enjoy it a lot, but also I have my degree and I do want a stable job. And I know me, and I know I could balance it if I tried.
Mm.
So
So if you get that job, I'm not gonna, dox you by asking what field and all that stuff, but if you get a job, the full time, what you're wanting, is it going to be a job where you can have a regular type of schedule?
yeah, it in my field it'll probably be like a 9 to 5
Mm. And I'm
kind of
very jealous
thing.
of that.
Kind of corporate thing. I do like having a set routine. So if I
Yeah.
have a routine for work, then I can have a routine for streaming.
Mm.
Like,
It,
this time is work time and then this time is streaming time.
mm. Yeah. Well, that'll help a lot of ways. It would help, keep keep a momentum going with your streams and folks getting there. And we talked a little about at the start. Is it tough for you right now to keep that momentum going?
Right now, yes, because I don't have a schedule.
Yeah.
Because I'm back in school, so, and it's online, so it just depends on when I want to do work. So that kind of muddles when I'm going to stream. So people can't really exactly expect me when they should.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to do your stuff. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. I did a couple of online classes, and my gosh, I that just drove me up a tree. I just because they'll do things like group projects online. And I'm like, these people, I don't know who they are. They're on the other side of the planet. They don't want to do this.
Yeah.
And like they
Group projects are already tough, and then sometimes they just don't respond to the messages.
no, and you end up doing the whole thing yourself. Uh,
Yeah.
and and I don't trust people. When it comes to grades, I'm like, by golly, I at least want to pass.
Yeah, I'll just do it myself.
Yeah, and then you get and everybody else gets your grade.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that sort of thing. But it's not been frustrating for you, has it been doing the online schooling?
It's been pretty decent.
Mm,
It's been fun. I really anal about scheduling.
mm,
So whenever a new section starts, I have this Canva calendar where I divvy up what chapters I'm reading and what homework I'm doing, so I can
mm,
have like a few days rest ahead of time in between sections,
yeah. You're awfully
like to-do
structured.
lists and
You're
stuff.
you're awfully structured for a VTuber. I get folks who are like, yeah, I streamed once 3 or 4 months ago. I've got one coming up next year. Do you think it's something you're going to be doing for a long time?
So yeah,
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It if nothing else, now that you've got that a community coming in, you're do you feel responsible for that community now?
I'm not at that point where I feel responsible for them yet.
Mm,
Uh, I treat them as acquaintances or friends
Mm-hmm.
because usually they are acquaintances or friends.
Yeah.
So if they do something wrong, I'm at a comfortable place knowing them where I can be like, "Hey, not cool. Don't do that."
I, I'll give them enough rope to cut it off at any particular time. But um, so you think you're going to be getting that Discord back up anytime?
I hope so. I've been talking to support
Mm. It
and to get my account back. If not, I'll just nuke that hacked account and then start a new one.
yeah.
But people have asked me about making a new streaming Discord server,
Mm.
and I'm like, do I need one right now? I have to set it all up.
Yeah.
I have to do all the commands.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you one of those folks that has to finish what they started?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I got that. I got that idea. So if
I
you
get it's all or nothing.
yeah, so if you have to make when you decide to do something, you make that commitment to do something.
Yes, I go 100% in, and it has to be perfect, or I'm not satisfied, and I will keep going for it.
Oh my gosh! If you were like a graphic artist, you'd be insane doing all these stuff. I, I'd have to do it right, exactly right. And artists never finished anyway. So
Mhm.
coming back to things, if you had a chance to stream one game you haven't streamed yet, and cost is no limit for it, which game would it be?
Right now, Pocopia.
Hmm.
Because I don't have a Switch too, so it's
Ah.
like impossible for me to play it.
Yeah.
But if money wasn't an issue, then I'd be like, just for Pocopia, I'll play it right now.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are into that, and it's a weird hybrid type of setup, but they're enjoying themselves with it, and then a lot of folks are able to stream it.
Yeah, it looks cute.
I was waiting for you to say like one of the gotcha games.
Oh God. Oh wait, you're right. I like gambling. I don't want to use real money because I like gambling. Um, if I use real money, then it takes away the fun of grinding. Then I won't play the game, the
Yeah.
actual game. But
Yeah.
I do love gambling. I play like 8 gotcha games.
You go through your dailies and then try to get out of the way as much as possible.
Yep, and then if a banner happens, I'm all for it. I pull and pull and pull until I get the character.
Whoever came up with those things, I hope they're rich
Oh yeah, I'm sure they are.
because they're sure taking a lot of money, one way or the other. So I really do appreciate you coming on. I think it's wonderful to hear your enthusiasm for it, and obviously how much you're enjoying this being online, and it's kind of opened some doors for you, hasn't it?
Yes, it's so fun. And thank you for having me. I've never had like an interview thing like this before.
Oh well, that's I'm enjoying myself more than you're enjoying yourself, more than likely. But um, it's just a lot of fun hearing people's different stories and their talents and how they come to doing these things. Because when I was your age, um, we wouldn't have known this sort of thing. We wouldn't have been able to
Mhm.
have this type of uh, we'd had to send mail through the post to talk
Oh man.
at that type of length and get to know people in that sort of way. Um, I'm still fascinated by the communication of it. And the since I was in radio for so long, I know how you have to use your personality through your voice to do it. And I think that folks like yourself and who are getting the audiences, people come back, you're doing a great job without being um, finding your own natural ability to do this,
Mhm.
because it's not like everybody's gone through a college course on how to be a VTuber.
Yeah.
And but you found your own natural niche and your own innate ability to entertain people. And when you look back at something like that, that's got to make you feel pretty proud.
Does make me happy how
Yeah,
far I've grown.
yeah. It it helps you grow as a person, and it helps you grow as an entertainer. And
Yes.
Well, I really, it's been a great pleasure talking with you. I'm going to have all of the links in the description for the video. And Nyessi, thank you so much, and please come back again sometime.
Of course, no problem. Whenever you want.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.